I accidentally bumped into this rich-looking CEO on the street. I apologized, scrambled to pick it up for him. But you know what? The guy totally freaked out. He thought I was mugging him. He started screaming his head off for the cops. His screaming brought the cops running. So I did what anyone in my shoes would do. I ran. I ducked into a building, trying to ditch him, but more and more just kept pouring in. Next thing I know, I'm cornered, cuffed, and on my way downtown. As they were dragging me to a cell, I had no idea my entire life was being flipped upside down by two filthy rich old dudes I'd never even met. They made a $1 bet to swap my life with that CEO's. They ruined that poor sap, Lewis. They had one of their guys bump into him, plant a fat wad of cash in his pocket, and then accuse him of theft right in the middle of a big meeting. The cops hauled him away, and just to make sure he was cooked, they planted drugs on him, too. He was framed, totally screwed. Meanwhile, these same two guys bailed me out. Next thing I know, I'm in a massive mansion. They had me take a bath, and I heard them tell the housekeeper to keep my old raggedy clothes safe. Why? 'Cause they planned on dumping me right back in the slums when their game was over. Then they gave me the grand tour, told me this butler, the staff, a fleet of cars. It was all mine now. Plus, a new, high-paying job. I was totally bugging out, man. I thought I had to be dreaming. It didn't feel real until I accidentally knocked over this crazy-looking vase. I thought, well, that's it. I'm done for. But they didn't even ask me to pay. They said it was only worth $1 million. That's when it finally hit me. This was happening. So, what's the first thing I did? I got decked out in a slick new suit, walked right into my old spot, and paid off all my debts in cash. Then I brought my whole crew and a busload of my lady friends back to the mansion and threw the most epic party that house had ever seen. The next morning, a freaking Bentley with a driver takes me to my new office. The two old men started teaching me the ropes. My job was futures trading. Sounded fancy, but it was just high-stakes gambling. They explained that no matter if the prices went up or down, they always got their cut. I got the memo. The house always wins. Then came a test. They wanted to buy beef at a crazy high price. I told them flat out, that's a dumb move. I laid it out for them. It's Christmas. Everybody's broke buying toys for their kids. Nobody's buying expensive steak. That price is gonna tank, guaranteed. They looked shocked, but they listened to me. And boom, I nailed it. The price dropped just like I said, and I saved him a boatload of cash. They were thrilled. Later, after they left my new office, I spotted a fat wad of cash just lying on the floor. My old instincts kicked in, and I snatched it up quick. I was grinning. My luck has really turned. But then, this cold feeling hit me. This wasn't luck. This was almost certainly another one of their sick tests.